violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, YouTube? It's a Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Dallas police are looking for a suspect in a road rage incident where a 10-year-old was shot. We spoke with the boy's father, who says the experience was terrifying. The father says the man fired at least 3 shots at him and his son as they were exiting CF Hahn Freeway. They pulled over into a convenience store when they realized one of the bullets struck the child in the foot.
Wow. So, like I've said before, you have these super road raging gremlins on demon time. The streets are not safe, the highways and byways. You better keep your head on a swivel.
The little boy was transported to a local hospital and is okay. Dallas police arrived within minutes of the shooting and searched the vehicle and found the bullet hole under the car. They believe it ricocheted and hit the child. The father spoke to us, but asked we not identify him.
I was getting off the expressway and a guy got mad because he couldn't cut in front of me, and I went around. He come around, started shooting at me from behind.
Wow.
And I looked back, and my kid was hit in the foot.
Dallas police have added more officers on the highways trying to prevent this sort of incident from happening, and they've also put out public service announcements about road rage. Yet sources say in this division in Southeast, there have been at least 5 road rage incidents in the last couple of months. In Dallas, I'm Rebecca Lopez. Back to you.
A North Texas mother who says her child was nearly kidnapped at a Meet the Teacher night is talking about the ordeal.
Wow.
And the school where it happened is now making safety changes. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager is live in North Richland Hills with that. Peyton?
Like international leadership of
She called.
Texas here in North Richland Hills says safety is the #1 priority. The incident happened right before the first day of school, and the observant mother tells me she's still struggling to come to terms with what could have happened. It was an exciting night for a 6-year-old elementary student in North Richland Hills. A chance to meet his teacher before the new school year.
Why us? I was just like, that's crazy. I don't know why he attached to us.
But for this mother, her whole world was almost stripped from her fingertips by a stranger in seconds. She asked us not to show her face or use her name, but her message is clear.
You never thought it could happen to you until it actually does.
31-year-old Kevin Ward is.
Wow. Kevin Ward, who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? These super kidnapping gremlins are on demon time.
In the Tarrant County Jail on a felony charge of unlawful restraint of a child. North Richland Hills police say Ward slipped into the school on August 9th during Meet the Teacher night. The alert mother noticed Ward walking the halls by himself.
We were turning around and looking around, and he just was on our heels. He was on my heels, just staying behind me the whole time.
After Ward followed the family for a few minutes, the mother says her husband motioned to a nearby map and stepped away. That's when she says Ward made his move with her son right by her side.
He walked up and put his arm over my son's shoulder and guided him down to turn the corner, and then that's whenever I grabbed my son's shoulder and I grabbed his collar and pulled him back, and then the man still tried to guide him, and then I yelled at him and told him to let go of my child.
The mother says Ward took off outside, so her husband did the same, making sure Ward didn't get away while on the phone with 911.
I told the principal, I was like, he's wearing a light blue shirt, he's easy to spot.
Police.
Wearing a light blue shirt, is that all you told him? Is that all you told him?
Took Ward into custody at the school. International leadership of Texas told Fox 4, while it was not this was able to enter our building, we are incredibly proud of the way our team and families responded to keep our students safe. The police department thanked the mom for her quick thinking.
I've been able to not think about it all week. I was and then it just hit me like a ton of rocks.
But that split-second decision is leaving behind a lingering worry with her son starting school.
I don't want him to be afraid, terrified to go to school and have this trauma hanging over him.
Police say Ward had no connection to the school at all. The charter school tells me it does have a safety and security committee, and they're always making sure the exterior doors are locked and that all visitors are screened and have a visitor badge. Blake and Heather, back to you.
Okay, Peyton, thanks.
A disagreement between two youth football coaches in Texas allegedly led to a deadly shooting during a game on Saturday evening. According to a Lancaster Police Department news release, 43-year-old football coach Mike Hickman was allegedly shot to death by 39-year-old Yaqub Talib, a coach on the opposing team, who is also the brother of ex-NFL player Aqib Talib.
So I did want to cover this story. I was gonna make it a headline, but I mean, it's just so much going on, so many other stories I want to get to, but this one was definitely crazy. A fight over a Little League football game turned deadly. Of course, it was the Super Gremlins out here acting a damn fool, and it's gotten to the point where there needs to be some serious consequences or some type of, I don't know, some type of force that shows that, yo, this is not acceptable.
Police say the shooting happened just before 9 p.m. at a community park in Lancaster, a city about 15 miles outside of Dallas. The release says that witnesses told police a disagreement between the opposing coaching staff of two youth football teams over calls made by the officiating crew led to a physical altercation that then escalated, prompting Talib to shoot Hickman multiple times. According to police, Talib allegedly then fled the scene while Hickman was pronounced dead at the hospital. Talib now faces a single count of first-degree murder. His attorney confirms that he turned himself into authorities on Monday, telling people that his client, quote, regrets the tragic loss of life, but went ahead and turned himself into the law this morning so his side of the story could be told. According to WFAA-TV, Hickman was the offensive coordinator for the DEA Dragons. He is being remembered as a great father, a great man, a great role model, and a great mentor. The outlet also reports that approximately 80 kids participated in the football games on the evening of the shooting.
Mike Hickman was loved, respected, and wanted to be a positive role model. His best friends are talking for the first time.
We lost a great man that wanted good in the world.
His friends say they want everyone involved in the fight before Coach Hickman's murder also held accountable, including charges against former NFL cornerback Aqib Talib.
Everyone that was attacking him should be at some kind of fault and held accountable.
They go Talib right here in the bucket head right here.
In this video obtained by WFAA, you can see Talib walk across the field to the other sideline after the other team scores a touchdown.
And that dude was completely wrong, completely out of pocket. No reason for him to have crossed the field and acted crazy, but this is the self-control issue that a lot of brothers in the community are dealing with.
That's him in the hat and white tennis shoes. Witnesses say he confronted the referees and Coach Hickman. That is Hickman holding the down marker. Multiple witnesses told WFAA it's Aqib who escalated the situation.
Wow, so he literally pulled the strap right then and there. That's insane.
Aqib who escalated the situation.
He's the one that throws the first punch. That's why you see Mike running back on. If you ever seen the video, he's running back trying to defend himself.
Police say his brother Yaqub Talib fired multiple shots, killing Hickman in front of children and parents.
After seeing the video, I just don't see how only one person can be charged in the matter.
We've learned this video has now been turned over to police and more.
Yeah, all of them should be charged as accessories. This is mob violence. This is mob violence. These Super Bowl playing gremlins are on demon time.
Witnesses are being interviewed. Aqib Talib's lawyer told WFAA he is distraught over the shooting and sends condolences to the family. Meanwhile, community leaders with urban specialists and other groups held a news conference demanding more safety measures at youth sporting events.
Wow. Like, do we really require a police presence everywhere we go? This is sad.
No guns, no drugs, no smoke, no alcohol.
They say they want bags checked, more off-duty police officers working the games, and for people to speak out when they see something.
To those who commit violence in the areas where our children are at, that we not only will call in and make sure that the police arrest you.
And community advocates say adults have to be the example and teach children the value of others.
It all comes down to respect. If we don't respect each other, it'll never happen. We killing each other.
Hold up. Is he a coon for saying that? He's basically saying, without saying it directly, that black men don't respect each other. We're killing each other. It ain't no white supremacists, you know, performing no lynchings and whatnot. This is what's actually going on. Is he a coon for saying this?
Of others.
It all comes down to respect. If we don't respect each other, it'll never happen. We killing each other behind nothing.
Community advocates and Coach Hickman's family and friends say his life won't be in vain, that they will demand justice, but also changes that will help make it safer for kids who just want to play ball. In Dallas, I'm Rebecca Lopez.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
All right, guys, so we have a video of a Fort Worth, Texas native, Charleston White, and he is actually celebrating after getting an Atlanta rapper locked up. Now, you guys know that I am in Atlanta, and, you know, when I see these dudes getting locked up, I'm like, good riddance. When the YSL thing went down, yeah, they got to go. They got to go, and many others that whose indictments are in limbo right now, but will be made known within the next 60 to 90 days. But the brother Charleston White, God bless his soul, is out here making moves, getting these super gremlins arrested, and he's actually celebrating because one of the rappers had threatened his life on social media. So I'm going to show you Charleston White celebrating after the rapper threatened his life and got arrested by the authorities.
I'm just getting started. I told you niggas what I was doing. Y'all ain't gonna listen. I told them, mama, I told them what I was doing, mama. I told them what I was doing. I'm gonna get you niggas. I know somebody badder than you niggas. The police. You goddamn right. I told them niggas, they thought I was I'm so happy. The law work, y'all. You can believe in the law work. Say, we ain't got to be scared no more, y'all. The law work.
Hey, so shout out to Charleston White. I'm actually happy to see this. We need some more people like this who are speaking up against this stuff and really taking online threats seriously. And, you know, if these guys are going to get on camera and say they're going to do this and that to you, then, and they're willing to back it by putting their face on camera and saying it, then they need to be held accountable and they need to face the consequences of their actions. So shout out to Charleston White doing this, keeping the streets safe, one super gremlin on demon time at a time.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, in school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.